अपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथः लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षं मङ्गलद्वयं निगमशाखेशिखाप्रबालं हैरम्बम् अम्बुरुहडम्बर चौर्यनिक्रं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. So we looked at the opinions of Maharshis, and now we are going to another Maharshi, Pulastya, and we ended. So Pulaha, he has five verses quote from him. Acharya has quoted five verses from him. They are continuous in nature. So we'll have a look at that. Pulaha Uvacha. These, when I say Pulaha Uvacha and then Pulastya Uvacha, they are not a part of the text. What we need to understand is when we go for Parayanam, we will not get as we get in Bhagavad Gita as Dhritarashtra Uvacha or Sanjay Uvacha. That won't come over here. These are only mentioned because they are references. They are not direct quotes. These are paraphrased versions of their references from the different Puranas that Acharya has taken. So, Srimad Ananda Tirtha has taken from different Puranas and then he has paraphrased it and he has given it to make it easier or to bring out the essence that he was trying to, the point that he was trying to make, etc., etc. So, while we do Parayanam of this, we will be doing it after the first part complete. That is, even there is no Adhyayas also in this. The Adhyayas are based on the subject topic that each part is referring to. So it is a continuous chant and it has no mention of any speakers. So this complete is actually by Sriman Madhvacharya, the whole thing. So it will be chanted accordingly. But I'm doing it in sections as well as in adhyayas so that it becomes easier, it becomes more illustrated to understand. So Pulaha, he is also a rishi. He's one of the first Prajapatis as mentioned. Uh, so we will look at the story of him also. So Pulaha Vacha. ऐन्द्रमिन्द्रः परं स्थानं यमाराध्य जगत्पतिं प्रापयज्ञपतिं विष्णुं तमाराधय सुव्रत. ऐन्द्रमिन्द्रः परं स्थानं यमाराध्य जगत्पतिं प्रापयज्ञपतिं विष्णुं तमाराधय सुव्रतम्. So Rishi Pulaha is giving an example that Aindram Indraha, the sthana, param sthanam, that is the king of the gods. Indra is Pramukha, the chief of the gods. Indram, who there was the story, we will look at that. The Bhakta of Vishnu was granted the sthana of Indra, Param Sthanam, Yam Aradhya Jagatpatim, who worshipped Jagatpati, that is Vishnu. He was granted Prapa Yajnapatim Vishnu, Tam Aradhaya Suvrata. So you also worship him. You too worship Vishnu. This is in general. So Vishnu granted, so this is basically saying Bhagavan Vishnu granted his devotee the sthana of Indra. So you also worship Vishnu. Then continuation. Prapnotyāradhite Vishnau manasa yadyadichhati त्रैलोक्यांतर्गतं स्थानं किमुलोकोत्तरोत्तरान् प्राप्नोत्याराधिते विष्णौ मनसा यद्यदिच्छति त्रैलोक्यांतर्गतं स्थानं किमु लोकोत्तरोत्तरान्. So प्राप्नोति आराधिते विष्णु. प्राप्नोति आराधिते विष्णु. प्राप्नोति आराधिते विष्णु. So if we do aradhana of Vishnu, we will get, what will we get? Prapnoti. Manasa yadyad ichhati. Whatever we have the ichha within our manaha, we will get that. Yadyad ichhati manasa. Tatad prapnoti. Trailokyantargatam sthanam. So the utpreksha happening now. So basically saying you will get anything that you wish for if you do aradhana of Vishnu. And what will you have ichhas? You're talking about manifested ichhas. Trailokyantargatam sthanam. Not just that. Kim trailokyantargatam sthanam. What the manifested ichhas you are talking about, you can even get lokottara uttarat, beyond this world, better than this world, better than the existence of this lokottara uttara. So that is a reference to Vaikuntha. This is our loka. Lokottara, we are talking about beyond this. So we are that is an indirect reference to Swarga loka. Lokottarottara, greater than that also. So that is Vaikuntha. So that is the reference. So Rishi is saying, Rishi Pulaha is saying that you can get anything that you wish for when you do Aradhana of Hari. But when in your mind you're thinking, can you get anything? Anything as in don't restrict yourself to only this world. Not just with reference to the three lokas. He can grant you even something beyond the lokas. Lokottara, Lokottarottaran. That sthana also he will grant you. So that is the reason. Tam Aradhya. Continuation. This is by him only. So, Yerchanti sada Vishnum Shankha-chakra-gadadharam Sarva-papa-vinirmuktaha Param Brahma Vishanti te. So, this is a generic statement that has been given that Ye Archanti Sada Vishnu, the one who worships Vishnu continuously or devotedly also. Sada Vishnu, which shows the Bhavartha as somebody who is immersed himself in Bhakti Bhava. Manasa, who is doing it. So, Yerchanti Sada Vishnu, in what form? Shankha Chakra Gadadharam. As somebody, we've already spoken about why the Shankha Chakra is important. I think more reference will be given in the Bhashya session. We can look at them. So, Shankha Chakra Gadadharam, the one who is holding a Shankha and a Chakra. Sarva Papa Vinirmuktaha, that person will be liberated from his sins, from all kinds of sins. So, Param Brahma Vishantite, one who is the best. So he will be all his sins will be pardoned or will be removed, etc. like that. And Param Brahma Vishantite. So those who worship Vishnu, that is in the form of Shankha Chakra Gadadharam, they will lose their sins, or no, they will be pardoned for all their sins and will enter the abode of Vishnu. Param Brahma Vishantite. Wherever he stays, you will get entry into that place. That is again Vaikuntha. Why the importance of Vaikuntha we will see in the Bhashya session. Yes. Next shloka is ततो निरुद्धं देवेशं प्रद्युम्नं च ततः परं ततः संकर्षणं देवं वासुदेवं परात् परम्. A person who is liberated, what happens then? We are continuing from the previous shloka itself. Vishantite, he will enter. He will enter, then what happens? Tataha aniruddham devesham. After that, he will experience the state of Aniruddha, then Pradyumna, then Sankarshana, then Vasudeva. So until now, I think the most references we have seen as names. Aniruddha, Pradyumna, these are all Krishna's, Aniruddha is his name only. Pradyumna is his son's name. Sankarshana is again one more name. Vasudeva is his name only. So we have seen it as names, but that's not the case. The names have their origin from Vedas. And the reason why they are called also is very special. These are all different states of mind. So we will see, like for example, Niruddha, I think we can all refer to. Niruddha is very much known. Aniruddham is a state. Pradyumnam is a state. Sankarshana is a state. Vasudeva is a state. So here they are saying, once that you enter the adobe of Vishnu, that is called as where Param Brahma is housed, where his adobe. Once you enter that adobe, then what happens? You start progressing into different states of existence. Aniruddham first, then Pradyumna, then Sankarshana, then Vasudeva. So, Tato niruddhan devesham pradyumnan cha tatah param tatah sankarshanam devam Vasudevam parat param. Vasudevam parat param. Vasudevam is the final parat param. He is the end. He is the ultimate form. Vasudevam parat param. And that is what is said in the next shloka. Vasudevat parannasti iti vedanta nishchayah Vasudevam pravishtanam punaravartanam kutah. So the end, as Rishi Pulaha says, is Vasudevat parannasti. There is no greater state than Vasudeva. This is not by own admission or anything like that. It is from Vedantas. This is Vedanta Nishchaya, that Vasudeva is going to be the ultimate form. Vasudevam pravishtanam punaravartanam kutaha. So once who experiences Vasudeva, here again, I think this little changes. Here, what previously we understood was that when we enter into the adobe of Vishnu, Param Brahma, we do not experience, we do not belong to that state. We experience that state of Niruddha, state of Pradyumna, state of Sankarshana, state of Vasudeva. And there is nothing beyond state of Vasudeva, because Param Brahma is in the state of Vasudeva. So like he is the most basic element they are trying to say. So Vasudeva Parannasti, there is nothing beyond that state. So there, and this is from iti Vedanta Nishchayaha. Vasudevam Pravishtanam Punaravartanam Kutaha. So when we reach that state, then there is no coming back from that. Punaravartanam Kutaha. How can we return having reached that? So these are the 5 shlokas by Rishi Pulaha that has been mentioned by 5 references, 5 content he has that Acharya has drawn reference to. So Pulaha Uvacha ऐन्द्रमिन्द्रः परं स्थानं यमाराध्य जगत्पतिं प्राप यज्ञपतिं विष्णुं तमाराधय सुव्रतं प्राप्नोत्याराधिते विष्णौ मनसा यद्यदिच्छति त्रैलोक्यान्तर्गतं स्थानं किमु लोकोत्तरोत्तरान् येऽर्चन्ति सदा विष्णुं शङ्खचक्रगदाधरं सर्वपापविनिर्मुक्ताः परं ब्रह्म विशन्ति ते ततो निरुद्धं देवेशं प्रद्युम्नं च ततः परं ततः सङ्कर्षणं देवं वासुदेवं परात्परम् वासुदेवात् परं नास्ति इति वेदान्तनिश्चयः वासुदेवं प्रविष्टानां पुनरावर्तनं कुतः. These are the 5 shlokas for today's Vyakhya session. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.